Hi, this is Ask Brock. I'm Brock Yorty. This week's question comes from Rex. Brock, it's been my experience that the safety person conducting the tailgate sets the tone for the day. I want you to give advice to Mr. Safety and how that can change the tempo of the day. It's an excellent discussion point. And first and foremost, we talk a lot about scientists, regulators, engineers, clients, drillers, and how we all interact and how we have to work with one another respectful. There is nothing that upsets me more in this industry as I see that horrible meme come through with the safety professional with the clipboard and it says, "Oh, I don't really know how to do your job, but my clipboard says you're doing it wrong." We have to cut it out. We have to stop having that adversarial demeanor against regulations and SOPs and job safety analysis. We need to have an educated discussion. And that tribal knowledge is only put out there if I become the book and I have that discussion. Last couple of years, I've been a safety professional in the field, investigating accidents, helping teams improve, getting muddy because I love being muddy. And this is my advice to a classically trained safety professional from a non-classically trained one like me. Because let's face it, our entire job is based on safety. If we're not safe, we're not working. If somebody's hurt, they're not working. If we get kicked off the job, we're not profitable. Safety is number one. So we have an opportunity to sit down and be prepared. And that's the first thing. I talked about our components of a tailgate talk, and that's where this came from. I have those key components, but I'm also taking that moment to observe everything that's happening. Informants, leadership, you should be doing the same. How is everybody today, mentally and physically? Physically, are we sore from setting a couple 100 feet of casing and welding yesterday? Are we mentally messed up because of another act of violence that we've seen on the news? Or maybe our partner called and said the septic backed up again and there's somebody coming out there that we have no idea how much they're going to charge us and it's bugging us. Then we get into the task at hand, right? We talk about that general tailgate safety topic, but it needs to be a reciprocal discussion. And the first time I see somebody look down at the ground or snicker or roll their eyes, I go, all right, teach me. I have to trust you because you're the boots on the ground. I'm here right now and I can observe everything because my job right now is to mitigate risk without a doubt. So I look around and I see the risk, if it's mentally, if it's physically, if it's a new situation, if it's a new excavation, the weather coming. Those are the things I'm thinking about. And you're thinking about how quickly can I get this hole in so I can move off, get my anodes to bottom, coke it up, chip it up, get on to the next job with a right-of-way agent and whoever the inspector is and all of those things. But let's pump the brakes for 15 minutes and focus on every risk at hand and having that proper discussion about, hey, this mud pump isn't guarded because we need to be able to get into it and get it greased. But that's why it's over here. Identify those hazards and be able to educate instead of saying, oh, they just know from their clipboard and OSHA that it must be wrong. All those OSHA regs, the reason we have tailgates and safety stand down, so they're written in blood. And as a family business, we expected to bleed at some point during a daily task. That's not 21st century construction or drilling. Today, we have to understand that we don't have family members on site with us. We have new individuals that don't know the terror stories. We need to care about them like family, but we have to think about, this is how I'm presenting it. Respectful, open. It's not a trap. Default to trust. And I have to trust my boots on the ground. And the boots on the ground got to trust that my idea and my policy and the fact that I care so much about what they're doing and their livelihood and healthiness, I'd rather have them doing something else if they're going to do it unsafe. One of my best bosses in the world, Gary Timmer, that was his quote. I care about you so much. I'd rather see you doing something else healthy and safe than doing this job. That's what a true safety professional does. That's what a leader does. Safety is every bit a core of our business beyond anything else. Great question.